There's a specific quality of time that we are moving through right now. The turning of spring into summer, and in Chinese medicine, this creates a potent window, an opportunity, one that not only touches your physical health, but also influences your intuitive and your spiritual lives as well. Choosing consciously to attune yourself to nature's pace expands your consciousness. It creates an opportunity where the ordinary has more meaning and becomes even holy. And this organic expansion of your consciousness allows you to touch more of life, to receive more of life. When you align your rhythm to the earth's rhythm, you begin to perceive more of your life as sacred. And this allows you or asks of you not only to act, but to receive and become what you receive, to let the light in, to let it change you, and to show up to your life from that place of receptivity. This is spiritual commitment, one that asks you to be in a place of overflow, to be in the practice of presence that is rooted in the body. And it creates the opportunity to be in fullness and to take up more space with your essence, with your presence, with the truth of who you are in that alignment, in that oneness, with your heart energy, with your essence, and with the earth's energy, being that beautiful, grounded, loving presence of your true self. So this is the invitation right now to be in a place of slowing down, receiving, being present, rooted in your body, and allowing the joy of summer as it comes in, the joy of life, the joy of the sacredness to slowly rise up within you. Even as everything around you wants you to speed up and go with the excitement all around you, to find that stillness first, to be in a place of receptivity first, attune, listen, expand, and then go into action. So in this video, we're going to talk about how the change in the season is actually influencing your consciousness, which organs it is influencing, and how you can take, or how it creates an opportunity for you to really work with these organs to create more health in your body and to create more expansion into connecting to your intuition and being more of your spiritual presence that is rooted in your body, that deep embodiment and sense of knowing oneself, that comfort and ease in your body. So let's get to it. As the days grow longer and warmer, the energetic qualities of nature during this seasonal change begin to influence our consciousness and our organs. This is where we begin to see our liver and our heart being influenced. And the invitation here is for us to really begin to tend to our liver and tend to our heart so that we can create the roadmap that best serves us in our physical health, our emotional and mental well-being. Springtime is the wood element and it's governed by liver. And now we're moving from spring into summer where it's the fire element and it's governed by the heart. fire element is warmer, that heat, right? That excitement and joy that comes with summer rises the energy up. And when it's not in balance, when we're not fully grounded in our embodiment, in our own selves, in our sacred boundaries, then that energy rises and creates a mind that can possibly take over, where you have mental loops or your thoughts are not in your control, and your thoughts could actually be influenced by the world around you, and you don't have agency over your own mind and your own thoughts. So the invitation is to really ground yourself back into that embodied presence again and again, keeping your mind focused in that embodied presence, in the expansion of your joy, in that receptivity, versus having it take over by the energies that are rising, by the excitement that is rising. One way to go about this is to really support your liver energy as we are moving into the summer and into the heart. When we really take the next couple of weeks to really nourish our energy, we create the foundation in which that energy can now stay rooted. The liver's job is to maintain the free flow of life force within your body. And your mind and your emotions are part of that life force. So when we are not disciplined in our mind, and when our mind isn't controlled by us, isn't consciously connected to our awareness and our own desires and what it is that we are designing and co-creating, when it's not in alignment with that agitation, that's an agitation that now comes into the body as emotions. And those emotions can get lodged in and create stagnation in our life force. The liver's job is to transform those stagnant emotions and to transform them back into your life force. So one way we can support our liver is by staying conscious in our mind, by supporting the liver with choosing our thoughts, so that our thoughts are in alignment with our heart and in alignment with the intention of how we are designing ourselves and who we are, that version of ourselves, and how we are designing the outer world and the way we show up to it, and the activities that we partake in, and our offerings in that activity, in that presence. So having agency over your mind supports the liver energy, maintaining its free flow. Maintaining emotional intelligence is part of supporting the liver. So one way we can maintain emotional intelligence is knowing that our emotions are here to be released. They're not here to get stuck in or to identify with. So that's the part now that's really beautiful, because this is the part that we begin to really develop more of an intuitive strength, intuitive capacity to listen and be guided from inner wisdom. So when we are taking more agency over our emotions, and regardless what emotion comes in, our commitment to it is transformation and release. The way we transform and release any emotion is by sitting within it, analyzing it from a a critical place of thinking, from an observing place, and an intuitive place. The three of them working together to really understand an emotion so that we can release it instead of identifying with it. When we stay in that practice, we can either show up to that practice through meditation, through listening, through journaling, through dance, through movement, qigong, yoga, dropping that emotion in and going into movement with it. Those are all ways we can work with our understanding our emotion intuitively, objectively, observationally, critical thinking, understanding. Well, the critical thinking aspect would be, what part of the emotion is yours? What part of it is picking something up? Is there an opportunity for you to learn and grow from this situation? Or is this emotion really just someone else's stuff that you have to just send back to the place where it belongs? You should have never picked it up. It's someone else's thoughts. It's someone else's unprocessed emotions that they haven't grown, they haven't evolved in, and they're just passing that emotion or that thought form, that belief system into your world, which now it's your job to send back to the place where it belongs. It's your job to recognize that that's not your belief system, that's not your emotions, that is not the way you perceive reality, nor do you welcome that into your reality, right? That's emotional intelligence. So when you are in that process, then you even reinforce more beautiful sacred boundaries, and you're never in a place of blaming anyone outside of you. You're always taking deep responsibility and agency over your own energy field, over your own emotions, over your own thoughts, and supporting your liver. When you are in this beautiful process of emotional intelligence, you create space for your heart to stay open, to feel safe, to now create that expansion necessary for you to receive your joy and your presence, and to really allow it to slowly come up and be held by your container, the container of your sacred boundaries, the container of your presence that is rooted in your body, that is one with the earth's rhythm. So in this transitional time, understanding how to work with your emotions and your mind to support your liver, you create the foundation for your heart to flourish in this summer, and for you to show up to your activities, to yourself, to your relationships from an open heart that is rooted in serving your highest good, and to really feeling that joy, loving presence that is loving yourself. Then in that process of being in love, being in receptivity of being in love, receiving that love for yourself, you fill up your container, and that container now overflows gently to every activity, to every relationship that you have. Other things you can do to support your liver energy as we're transitioning into summer is to make sure that you reduce your alcohol intake or any recreational drugs that you're doing that could be affecting your liver. Making sure you're staying well hydrated and supporting your sleep hygiene, eating whole foods, reducing foods with that are chemically based or industrial foods that come from factories, eating foods that come from the earth. Clean protein, organic sources. Ideally, if you can find most of your food in the farmer's market around you, that's going to serve your physical body's well-being more than foods that come from far away and their life force has been depleted from them by the time they get to you and in your body. If you are interested in more information to how to create different journal prompts, meditations, or different foods and supplements that are going to serve your liver and your heart energy in this transitional time, and also in the time of summer, I've created a free PDF for you, and the link is below, and you can go ahead and use that link to download that PDF for yourself and be in a 30-day journey that supports your organs and your emotions and your mind and your spirit. If you are interested in a Chinese formula that will help you transform your emotions, that will support the liver energy to transform your emotions back into your life force. If you feel like that's a place that you can use more support in, there's a formula I really like that's called Zhao Yao Sun. It's a Chinese herbal formula, and in the description below there will be a different link that you can follow for a 15% discount for this formula, and it comes from a reputable company that the herbs have been triple tested for heavy metals, and you're getting the best quality for your body to support your liver energy. Also, if you have any questions, please just drop any messages. I will respond to any questions that you have the best that I can in the quickest fashion. For the next portion, I'd like to just do a very gentle Reiki session, guiding you through a meditation that helps you just release your consciousness, deepening yourself into the present moment and coming into a state of embodiment, feeling your heart open with sacred boundaries. So just get yourself in a comfortable position where you are able to just relax, let go, and be. You can be in an upright position. You can be laying down if that works better for you. You can also be standing up. If you are standing up, what I recommend is to slightly bend your knees so that your legs stay relaxed, and then to really connect to the bottom of your foot and really connect to kidney 1 point, which is the most yinnest part of your body, and it is a part energetically that connects to the earth's energy when it comes to the meridian system, that is. So kidney 1 is at behind the ball of your feet. Right behind it, it's this gentle circular energetic point. In classical books, it's considered more at the arch of your feet. So how I perceive it for myself is that it's just a much bigger radius that opens up when you connect into that energy point. And it's kind of from the arches of your feet going towards like behind the ball of your feet. The most important part is that you connect into your feet. You really feel the activation of energy at the level of your feet, and you plug in your energy to the center of the earth. And as you plug yourself in, you also receive. So it becomes this beautiful circadian rhythm, this circular rhythm that is giving and receiving. And in that process of giving and receiving, you begin to really nourish your essence. So whichever position you choose, get yourself in a comfortable position, close your eyes, and just become aware of your breath. And as you become aware of your breath, begin to send your breath to your heart energy center that is at the level of your physical heart in the center of the body cavity. And once you're able to feel your connection to your heart energy center, begin to visualize divine white golden light at the level of your heart energy center. And as you visualize your light, I want you to feel the visceral sensation of your light. And as you feel the visceral sensation of your light, I want you to feel this light gently in its own divine timing and rhythm to expand to every aspect of your physical structure. to all of your energy centers above your crown, within the body structure, and the earth energy center. I want you to feel your light expand to all of your energy bodies, your physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, cosmic, subtle, energetic, all of your meridians, every single cell, every aspect of your consciousness. Let the light become you and your presence in oneness, feeling the expansion of your presence, of your experience, of your life force, of your well-being, taking up space, keeping your heart open, feeling the love within you and all around you. And let the light transform and transmute all that doesn't belong to you emotionally, mentally, physically, sending it back to the place where it belongs, releasing it, bringing back your wellness, your radiant health, your radiant presence, your radiant power and essence, all that you are, all that you're meant to be, all that serves your highest good. As you allow yourself to receive, bringing deep appreciation for yourself, all that you are and all that you're here to experience and change and grow and expand in. Expecting your health, expecting your well-being, expecting your capacity to co-create the life of your dreams, your divine relationships, community, your divine presence with yourself, in your humanity, in your personality, that in this lifetime, you are meant to be victorious. You are meant to live in your goodness. You are meant to be blessed and loved, to receive that blessing, to receive all the love and light that is always present for you. You just have to relax, open your heart, let go and receive. Bringing your breath into your lower abdomen. Feeling the heaviness of your bones merging with gravity. Wiggling your toes, your fingers. Bringing yourself back into the room, into your body. And slowly open your eyes and just feel yourself, feel your presence, feel the change, and stay in this place of change. Stay in that receptivity, that grounded presence, that embodiment. embodiment that will maintain itself by your awareness to your breath, by your connection and commitment to the rhythm of the nature, and by your discipline towards your mind and your thoughts, choosing your thoughts, refining your thoughts. I hope this has been helpful, and thank you for being here. I am delighted to be sharing some of the information that I've been learning for the past decades. I hope that it is helpful for you guys, and please leave any comments below if you have any questions about anything. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon.